Good afternoon, solar YouTubers. Today is Tuesday, February the 10th of 26, and so I set my VEVOR to the setting that I want. So it's solar first, battery second, and then the grid is totally last. As you can see, that the battery light is on solid. If you look, I'm producing 226 watts from my solar panel. I'm using 138 watts for my load, so the fridge is on. So right now everything's off grid, and so solar has been running my fridge all day long. That's never used anything. So this morning, before I took off, I seen it was very sunny. It's supposed to be 60 degrees today right now. So I set the VEVOR to SBU, solar battery utility, because it was running SUB, solar utility and battery. So I decided to switch it over today. And when I left this morning, I was at 90% on the battery. There's the star of the show, Saturn. Get kissies to you peeps. Hey, you peeps want kissies. There you go. The peeps aren't happy. Your fans ain't happy until you give them a kissies. So it's been running like this all day long. I had 234 at one time. Now I am producing 400 watts, but it's only using 220 of it. You're not going to see the whole 400 watts up there. And then of course the 200 watt panel charged all this up. So all this is charged up, 100%, 100%, 99, it's still the same thing. So everything looking good. Let's see what we produced today. This takes forever for it to load. So I got a little something to ask you guys, little opinion. So get my tax check tomorrow, and it's not very big, but it's big enough of my paycheck to do a couple things. One, I have a chance to buy a slip-in camper for the truck there. Now, I haven't seen it yet. It's only $250. It's in pretty rough shape, but as long as the bones are still good, I can, fix it up as, a little bit at a time. Or start focusing on solar panels, because I need 2,000 watts up on the roof, and so I want roughly 4 500 watt panels. Why that is because if I put too many panels up there, it's going to draw too much attention, and then the owner might get pissed off. So right now he's not mad at me for having them up there. So but I got 4 100 watt panels. So if I go with the 500 watts, that's 2,000 watts. That's more than enough that I need. I can keep my fridge offline all day long. Keep the batteries charged up all day long. And then at nighttime, I'll only be using the batteries. And by the time morning gets here and throughout the day, I'll have no issues of charging batteries up by the end of the day. I just don't have the watts coming in. Or, okay, so it's the slip-in camper. And have that as a project on the channel. Because the solar stuff here is pretty cool, but it's the same stuff every day. So I do try to post every day to keep you, and so you can go back and you can watch the videos in a row and see how my system's doing, see if there's any issues, or I talk about any issues. So right now everything's running spectacularly great. And as you can see here today, the blue is the power generation. Let me get back out here. Power generation. So if I go, let's go to that peak. So that peak is 220 watts. And then let's find another peak. Where are we at right about here? 206 watts. And so, but for me, the sun is about ready to set. Got about another hour maybe. Because those trees right there is going to get in the way of my panels. So it's not doing too bad. The battery stayed charged. You can see the grid power. I was using grid power until about 7 this morning. About 7. Come on, move over. About 7-ish. Right there is when I was using the grid, and that's why I quit using it. And green, we had a nice load spike. What's this load spike here? Have 418. Well, every once in a while I get this spike. And I do not know what that spike is, because it's only I got internet in the refrigerator. That refrigerator is 20 years old. So I am thinking it's probably every once in a while I get that spike. So maybe the fridge is going bad or something. I don't know. But it's 20 years old. And it has gone through a lot of power surges and a lot of brownouts in this house. It just recently, maybe the last 6 months, I stuck the refrigerator, I took it literally offline. And so when I was getting power, when it was always been on the VEVOR. So, but every once in a while I get that power spike. It's about 420 watts. But as you can see, for the rest of it, I'm doing pretty good. There's nothing there, of course, stupid. Stop. Yeah, just don't. There's, so that's what I got. So I just need you guys' opinion. Do you want me to see me get more solar panels and build that system up so I can be totally off grid, the refrigerator at least in the summertime? I can have my fans. I can have everything off grid, and then during the daytime I get to charge everything up. Or are you wanting to see a truck build? Because I'm going to eventually live out of the truck. I'm going to get a slip-in camper, and I'm going to live out of a slip-in camper, and that's going to be my videos from that point on, whenever I get to that point. But right now, I have a chance to buy one for $250. It's probably 50 miles from here, over in Illinois. It's not too far away from me. And so I just seen photos on Facebook Marketplace, and it's not. Hold on, let me get it fired up, and I'll show you. Hold on, I don't have Facebook on my phones. No, I do. I don't have it on my main phone. I have it on this phone here. So let me pop up Facebook real quick and show you the camper and see what you guys think. It does need a lot of work, but I think it might be a good project on this channel, and I think I might get the channel start moving a little bit. And another thing I want too, eventually I want a utility bed for a truck. I'd like to have the dual cab, 4-door, but you stick in a slip-in camper, and you got all the storage, so you can put all your tools and stuff in there. So let's see if I can find that camper. And it's been listed for about 2 weeks. Let's see. They got a couple of them. They got one here for $1,200. It's closer, and it looks pretty damn good. So I can swing that. So it looks in pretty good shape. It does have a couple issues. I think that's a real easy fix. And the inside's in real good condition. It does have a water leak. It had a water leak. It does have a little toilet. That's all I need. And then I would definitely take out the stove. I don't need I won't live off of propane, because I got that that New Wave. Yeah, there's that one. And this one right here. This one here for $250. And it does, and man, it's not in great condition, but what do you expect? It's for $250. It does have a water leak in it, so should be, you know, it needs a lot of work. There's no question about it. And I don't know what that means there. I just don't know what he's taking pictures of there. I have no clue. That's the tag on it, and there's no date that you see. You know, all these measurements I don't know. Maybe that's how tall it is. I don't know. Off the ground. But that's, I was looking at one of those two. So that one for 1,200, that'd be a stretch. But the one for 250, that'd be the one that I'm thinking of. So what do you guys think? Should I spend the money on get the actual wattage on the roof, or should I spend the monty on a slip-in camper? Leave it down in the comments. Thank you.